Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay, your host. It's Monday. Yeah, it's past noon. Couldn't make that noon time. Had to just jump right in, dive right in. So let's do that. Let's dive right in. And we got Ty standing by. So Ty, here we go. I'm gonna do some news. Okay, let's do some industry news here. Hang on one second. What we're talking about today. Oh, you don't need to see that. Here we go. So, just catching us up, Trump declared major disaster in all 50 states at once. How does that affect trucking and auto transport? Obviously, it does. We know that. We've got to box it in. I saw this on Saturday, and I think we're going to see more of this box it in stuff. In fact, here we go. Check this out. We test, we isolate, we find, we quarantine. Test, isolate, find, quarantine. What does that mean? What does it look like in America when we do that? You know, in Michigan, the governor, I just read this. I did not know. She said it's not just public gatherings, but private ones as well. You can't have a private gathering in your house. Really? Holy mackerel. In Utah, executive order, travel declaration form. Did you hear this? If you are, now trucking is exempt, we're going to see that. But if you're just a person, now you got to get stopped at different checkpoints entering Utah and give all this information. Holy mackerel, really? Truckers are exempt from Utah's travel declaration, though. That's good. That's a change, right? Wow, truckers get something everybody else doesn't. And in fact, speaking of economic relief, this was by Keep Trucking. Sign the petition. Look at that. The data, a decline of vehicle utilization over the past 30 days. What that means is, and by the way, here's a map of the coverage of the decline of activity. Between your truck trailer lease loan payments and your insurance costs, a third of truckers expressed serious concern about their ability to meet one or both of these obligations in the next 3 months. And if truckers are going to help keep America rolling, we're going to need some kind of help to make sure that the defaults don't bring it down. That is kind of the news for now. By the way, you know what? I'm going to do this real quick. I want to share this video. And if you're joining me, thank you so much for just jumping in. Listen, I don't know about you. You saw this video? Did you see this video? Now, this isn't a political show, but what's going on right now in America and affecting trucking, transport, and everything else. I can't believe this guy got pulled off a bus because he wasn't wearing a mask. The guy doesn't look like a criminal to me, really. You had to drag him off a bus because he wasn't wearing a mask? Can anybody just give him a mask? I don't know. I don't know. Craziness. Where's Ty at? Let's bring Ty in here. Hey, Ty, what's happening, man? You see us and hear us okay?
Yeah, can you see and hear me?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I see it. I threw the, oh, there we go. Hey, there's Ty. Hey, listen, man. What are your thoughts? What are you seeing?
Um, Loaded question. You know,
Right.
our last was that Friday.
Right. I saw you Friday. I haven't talked to you since Friday.
I haven't calmed down any. I would like to take a
Okay.
moment and say special thank you to Lisa. Um, I got a haircut yesterday.
Nice. All
She
right,
did
good.
looking
Yeah.
good. So if you're having a hard time getting a haircut, good luck.
Yeah. Well, you
Um,
look good, man.
Thank you. Here's I'm still seeing the same thing everybody else is seeing. So let's stop talking about what we're seeing. Let's talk about what we don't see for a minute. What do you not see? You don't see
People.
people working. Now, I've been doing really good, I think, to be politically correct and try to keep my opinion to myself. But I really don't think that the American people I know are going to put up with this too much longer. That's what I think. So, you look at car dealers. What does Ty follow? Ty follows car dealers, auto auctions, carriers, and brokers, right? What are auto auctions doing? Why do, it's funny. Why do
Simulcast only.
simulcast only?
But they're
And
wondering how the sales are going to be. Actually, that's what they're wondering. What's going to happen this week?
right. So it's hard for me to hear that and not think This is what auctions have always wanted. Why? What does Rush Limbaugh say? Whether you like the guy or you don't, what's he say? Follow the money, right? I mean, there's a lot of expense that I don't even know about associated with running an auction on sale day. And the other thing too, Jay, what are we going to do? I mean, these are, it's probably been 5, 6 months ago. We had a meeting real late at night one time with somebody. We were talking about brick and mortar. I think it was Derek, CDN, up here in
Okay.
Kansas City. And we were
Yeah.
talking about brick and mortar. Which way is it going to go? Do we need brick and mortar? I always say, yeah, we do, because we need people. But I was at two
Well,
auctions.
and cars are physical. I mean, you can't like put a car into the internet.
No, you can't.
Not that I
Not yet.
know of.
Well, so I drove by two auctions this last week. They are packed. Drive to the airport,
Interesting.
all the rental car parking lots that were empty, they are packed.
Right.
From the guys that I talked to that drop off new cars, they are packed.
Right.
What are we going to do with all the cars? Well, we're going to move. When? I don't know. But I do know that people like me and people that are in trucking, I'm not going to name names, but I know there's guys that think like I do, which this is ridiculous. I mean, I was thinking about this, your man on the streets. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to walk down the neighborhood and I'm going to see how many people will shake my hand. It took less than 2 months to get people to be afraid of people. That's pretty powerful.
And you know what's interesting? Okay, I think it was Dr. Fauci. I don't want to spread rumors. I think it was Dr. Fauci, but I could be wrong. That said we may never shake hands again. Did you see the hashtag Fire Fauci? Now, what I'm getting at is like it's just every Molotov cocktails are being thrown in all directions. I believe in safety and whatnot. But I agree, like, I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do this, especially with reactions like the Michigan governor. What are you talking about? You can't have private gatherings at home.
Yeah.
It's your house.
Wait till they start shutting churches down.
Well, okay, and they've done that.
$500 ticket fine per person at the church. Did you read that article?
I did. In fact, I saw that in Kansas.
So how do you pay for these if you don't have any money and you haven't got your stimulus check yet? Where's the logic? Why are we using stupidity as now rational thinking?
Well,
I don't get.
Well, and here's the thing is, and I mean, if you want to go to an extreme, they ripped the guy off the bus for not having a mask. And as Craig points out in the live chat, the cops didn't have masks.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
This is the problem. Yeah. So
can you believe we're really here? Like, we really are in science fiction America now. Like, we're inside of a science fiction book.
Well,
how weird is that?
I just left a meeting and I intentionally shook two hands.
Brian in the live chat says he shook hands with a trucker yesterday. He's okay.
I'm okay. I'm just saying, everybody, okay, nobody wants to come out and say it. So I'll be the first to say it. It's all bullshit. Sorry.
I don't know what to believe. I try to go down the middle. All right? I try. I believe in safety, but I don't believe that. I do believe I can have private gatherings in the house.
Here's the real question.
I believe it.
Safety. Forget safety. Do you believe the government has your best interest at heart?
Man, are they watching the show? Right. Do I need to be careful how I answer this question? That's why I'm saying we're living in a science fiction book. And by the way, like, I'm live on YouTube right now. Did you know that YouTube doesn't like it if you talk about COVID-19?
Yeah, you can't say that.
Well, what?
Use code words like pizza.
Right. Did you? That's just great. I can't believe we're talking about pizza again. What is going on, man?
We learned a lot about pizza today, Jay.
And so here's what's really concerning. If this is where we are now compared to where we were 30, 60 days ago, what's going to happen in 30 to 60 from now? Where are we headed?
I think you're going to have the people that think that this is okay and this is the new normal. And then I think you're going to have the people that are like me who are saying, please open your eyes and ears and this is not normal. And then I think you might have something like this. Watch.
Did you know what that was? I saw a video of a drone in a park with the police. It sounded like a police on a megaphone saying the park is closed. Everybody needs to disperse. It was a drone broadcasting the audio in the park. Like, what? That's real? I
Yeah. So I mean, this sounds terrible.
Carlos, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, you
We're
can't. I can talk about it, but I'll get demonetized for talking about the most popular topic in the world right now. What were you gonna say, Ty?
we got to learn the code word for that. There's a code word.
Hey, Leak is with us. Thanks, Leak. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I'm sorry if that clap was a little loud, people. But I really, so what what I've been doing to ground myself is I'll ground myself to center myself. I've been watching movies. So I'll watch movies, which reminds me of how I used to think before these recent apocalyptic times. Like, I like to be reminded of how I used to think. Because I'm pretty sure everything was fine a couple months ago. And so like in yesterday I was watching that movie I was telling you, I was watching The Greatest Story Ever Told. It was on for Easter. But I always have movies on, which reminds me of the reality that I'm accustomed to. And then I hear, and then plus I do not watch regular news. Like, I'm not watching The View or ABC, whatever, because there's no need for all of that, nonsense television. Like, even our little video here has run already too long because, you gotta, just like you gotta breathe. You can't, like, submerge yourself underwater. Just because you can go live 24 hours a day doesn't mean you should. That's why we don't.
True. One other thing too that I don't think I've said, and maybe I have, but this is another one. Did Ty just say that? But if you do have a small business and you do have employees, I would go ahead and suggest, if you haven't already, start looking into the PPP and the SBA and
definitely
whatever you can do to help yourself right now. And I know everybody has a different opinion, me too, but probably not a bad idea to go ahead and hit that. And then stick with what I've been saying, which is get the shop clean, get the trucks clean, get the office clean, fix the brakes, fix the leak, fix all the stuff that's been an eyesore for the last 2 years. Go ahead and deal with it. But as a whole, everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's got plenty of time to listen to news, listen to politics, listen to whatever. Go search it on YouTube, and everybody's finding stuff. And I think, in my opinion, are we going to be here long? No, I don't think so. Randy Wills said it best. I trust my president. I trust the United States. We're going to do what's right. And I think we all understand what's right is get up every day and go to work.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, I like it. That's right. Financial, and what's interesting on the financial side, like I have a YMCA membership, and I got an email, delay your YMCA because it's not open right now. And I was thinking, yeah, that's right. It's not even open. So check your finances, go through it again, see if there's anything you miss, see if there's anything you can change, delay, update. So if you can control your banking as best as you can, get the help you need. Yep. Clean up the shop, clean up your business, and then yeah, don't research the virus.
One other thing too, Jay, that you'll probably never hear me talk about it, but the last couple of shows you've done have kind of shifted my thinking too, based on where we currently are. And one of the guys at the Cox guys that we had on last Tuesday made a comment about, I'm sitting at the dealership and I'm Google auto transport and I can't find anything except cheap rates. So I thought, man, he said something that I really don't participate in, but why not go ahead and get that web page built? Go ahead and get that business Facebook page up and running, the Instagram. It's here, social media. Jay talks about it all the time, guys, and I think Jay's right. So if you got somebody that's tech savvy and can maybe help you with some of those things, do it. If you can do it, now's a great time to do it.
Yeah, and it really, even Brian is talking about June. I believe April was over before it started. May could be the same thing. And I don't what I don't mean is what I mean nationally. Like as far as the way things are, it's gonna be like this for another six.
Global. How about
Yeah,
globally?
yeah. So exactly,
So
globally,
I'm going to
nationally.
leave with some good news. Here's my last thought.
Yeah.
I really, I'm a conspiracy guy. I'll be the first to admit it. I really believe that what we're going through right now is going to benefit those of us that really believe work is good, people are good. I'm convinced more than I ever have been. It's going to be short lived. And when the switch goes back on, okay, everybody can go back to work. Hang on. So if you can ride it out, that's great. If you can't, start getting things tight, get yourself in a position where you can move quick if you need to.
And get the help you need until it's yeah.
Yeah, my number, too, guys, I have a lot of calls, 417-483-2764.
417-483-2764. It's in the live chat. I'm also if you just prefer to email Ty at ctsbusinesscoaching.com. And I'm going to say this too because I've seen a couple things. We didn't create business coaching to somehow take money. That's not what this is all about. If you don't need help, don't contact Ty. If you do need help, contact Ty and you give.
Well, the thing too, Jay, here's what I've been doing, and it's been working really well.
Cool.
Call me. I can usually tell within probably 60 seconds if we need to schedule an appointment. And here's the beautiful part. Now I've said this, you say it. We don't have all the answers. No. No. We know a lot of people, though. We know a lot of people, and we can put people in touch with people. Yet just Saturday, talked to this Charles. Remember Charles? Got a hold of him. Had the coaching, turned out good. And guess what? He needs to talk to Candy.
That's the thing, is that that's what's important here, is that a lot of the times the coaching ends up in a networking with somebody else that we networked with. It's not like we're not selling a magic pill. I do not have a magic pill to sell.
No, and
I wish I did.
Funny, these guys were. Let me see, how do I say it? There was about 3 times in this conversation where I was pretty this close to saying, I think you guys either need to go find somebody else to help you or don't do it at all. But we persevered in the conversation.
I actually wondered that.
Come to find out, they need Candy. That's what they need.
Here's what's cool here's what I've learned is that because I thought the same thing when I saw Charles come in. I thought, I don't know. But I know this is that it doesn't matter what I think. I pass them to you. And you know what? And I was having a conversation with James Lamb is going to be on the show April 28th for the broker versus dispatcher show. And it doesn't matter what I think about brokers versus dispatchers or illegal brokering or carriers illegal brokering. What matters is the information. And that is one of the things that governs everything we do. It's the information. So whether or not you believe that Diesel says all churches should be shut down, it doesn't matter whether or not I or you believe that. What matters is, should that happen for safety reasons right now? And that's where I know the Michigan governor, she believes she's doing what's best for the people of Michigan. But at some point, sometimes what we think goes a little bit too far. So that's where we need other people to bounce ideas off of.
Yeah. That's good.
That's what we do here. So
that's right.
Yeah. So, man, listen. All right. I know you got to go. I want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in again. Sorry we were late today. We couldn't start at noon. But we will go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday until, I don't know, everything's back to normal and we're out of this science fiction novel.
Hang in there, guys.
Stay safe.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Take care. All right, bye. Okay, you guys. I will see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Ship with Larry. Please join us. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central on Auto Transport Intel. You guys stay safe.